Today we bring you a story that will shake your heart and mind. When a female IPS officer enters a prison as an undercover inmate on a secret mission, she encounters a terrifying truth that chills the blood. This jail is no longer just a place for punishing criminals sit, has turned into a den of organized crime. The jailer calls female prisoners to his room at night and sexually abuses them. No woman is safe from his lust. Each one is forced to sacrifice her dignity. When IPS Madame arrives as an inmate herself, the same fate befalls her as it did the others. But friends, what happens next turns the entire prison system upside down. What did the IPS officer do? To know that, make sure you watch the video till the end. You'll enjoy it and learn a powerful lesson. Don't leave it halfway, because half knowledge is always dangerous. So friends, let's begin the story. But before that, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. It was around 10 p.m., the silence of the capital city. London felt deeper than usual. Inside a grand government bungalow, IPS officer Olivia Walker sat hunched over her desk. Scattered files, the blue glow of a computer screen, and the silence of the room all signaled that this was no ordinary night. Her eyes kept returning to a thick file, as if it was calling out to her. The label read, Secret Women's Prison Corruption Report. Olivia took a deep breath and opened the file. Just reading the first page sent a chill down her spine. Jailer Richard Brown was accused of sexual abuse, physical violence, and mental torture of female inmates. The file included 2 blurry photos and a transcript of an audio clip. This wasn't just a duty, it was the muffled cries of women. Silence behind prison walls for years. Olivia made a promise to herself. These voices would not wait any longer. That very night she made a bold decision. She would go inside the prison herself undercover. Without revealing her true identity, Olivia became Linda Evans, a 35-year-old poor widow, falsely accused of murdering her alcoholic husband. A fake case, court remand, medical reports, everything was prepared to look completely real. Only 4 senior officers knew about the mission. 3 days later, a police jeep entered the heavy iron gates of a women's prison in London. A frail-looking woman stepped out, unkempt hair, tired eyes, broken jewelry on her wrist. This woman was none other than IPS officer Olivia Walker, now inside the prison as Linda. On her very first night in jail, her soul shuddered. The cell stank of dampness, the food was rotten lentils and dry bread, and the air echoed with the shouting of abusive guards and the sobs of women. Every cell held a story of pain, but Olivia endured it all. This wasn't just a job, it was a battle. As a woman, to be the voice of other women. The next day, an inmate named Grace quietly approached her. "Linda, you're new, right? Don't talk too much. If Richard notices you, you'll be destroyed?" Grace had been imprisoned without trial for 4 years. "Why?" Olivia asked innocently. Grace's eyes welled up. "He calls us at night. If we refuse, he beats us, stops our food, or poisons it." Olivia's heart broke, but she stayed composed. She installed a small hidden camera inside her cell to record everything. Her uniform and mobile phone were safely with her loyal driver, James, outside. On the 3rd night, Richard Brown appeared. A tall, heavy man with lust in his eyes and arrogance on his face. A new girl. "What's your name?" he asked with a sly smile. "Linda," she answered, head bowed. He lifted her chin. "Good, this jail needs some fresh air." Olivia trembled, but a cold fire burned in her eyes. The camera hidden in her walking stick recorded everything. The cries from other cells echoed in her ears, stealing her sleep. She made herself a promise. No more cries would go unheard. On the 4th night, 2 female guards came. "Inmate 114, come out. The boss has called." Olivia was taken to a special barrack off-limits to normal inmates. It was Richard's lavish office photos on the wall, bottles of liquor on the desk, and a fancy sofa in one corner. "Come, new queen," Richard mocked. "Your name will be whatever I choose." Olivia lowered her gaze while her stick camera kept recording. As Richard tried to pull her scarf, she pretended to panic and stepped back. "Scared?" He laughed. "Yes, she said in a trembling voice. Here, you don't need fear, you need to get used to it. He replied and rang a bell. A guard transferred her to IV cell. At 2 a.m., Grace snuck in. Linda, be careful. He could come any time. Many women have broken in this cell. Tears filled Olivia's eyes, but her voice was full of resolve. Grace, your voice will no longer echo off these walls, I promise. The next 2 nights were horrifying. Richard tried sweet talk and threats, but Olivia kept pretending to be scared while recording everything. Outside, James was posing as a lawyer, monitoring jail activities, collecting footage, tracking staff movements, and coordinating with the media. His mission was to get Olivia out safely and expose the evil within. On the 4th night, Richard threatened her. Tonight is your final test, Linda. Either obey or I'll destroy your dignity. But Olivia wasn't weak. She had a high-tech device hidden near her waist that could send a signal to James with the press of a button. As Richard entered the room, she pressed the button. James received the signal and rushed toward the prison with the police commissioner, women's commission officers, and journalists. Olivia said to Richard, Before you get close, know one thing. Should I serve you or reveal the secrets I know? Richard was taken aback. What do you mean? Olivia's eyes blazed. You don't wear a uniform here, you wave a flag of filth. Grace, Hannah, and countless other women have suffered your abuse. You bring drugs, sell women, and kill those who resist. Isn't that your truth? Richard laughed nervously. Who will believe you? Olivia replied. Those who needed to hear are already listening. You're live. The whole country is watching. The door burst open. Police, journalists, and James stormed in. Richard Brown, you are under arrest for attempted rape, harassment, and criminal activity. Richard tried to flee but was caught. Olivia revealed her true identity, IPS Olivia Walker. This is not just the arrest of a jailer, but the downfall of a system that silenced women's screams. A massive search was conducted. The CBI recovered forged registers, missing women's files, and narcotics. A secret diary was found. On boss's orders, Grace transferred. Linda kept in VIP cell. Boss said, break her. Olivia's eyes hardened. In a meeting, one name emerged, Victor Langston, a 3-time MP, the real mastermind. Richard was just a pawn. One night, Olivia got a call. Madam, my name is Hannah. I was a victim of this racket. I know where Victor Langston is, but my life is in danger. The next morning, in disguise, Olivia met Hannah, who led her to a remote farmhouse. From outside it looked normal, but inside it was a fortress of cruelty, with cameras, armed guards, and secret chambers. Here, girls were auctioned at elite parties. Victor, upon hearing Olivia's name, ordered his men. She's an IPS officer, don't let her live. She unraveled everything. But Olivia didn't fear. Her eyes burned with the fire of revolution. She vowed no woman would suffer again. A parcel arrived, burnt clothing, and a threatening letter. You set fire to Ardennes. That same fire will turn you and your mission to ashes. You're next. Olivia calmly folded the letter. She learned that a party to auction 5 girls was being held at the farmhouse. She launched Operation Black Night. At 9 p.m., she set out with her team. But a truck rammed their vehicle on a bridge of planned attack. James died. Olivia was injured. The truck driver had orders to stop her. At the hospital, she said. The mission continues even if I have to go on a stretcher. Wrapped in bandages, she joined the team again. At midnight, the STF raided the farmhouse. Gunshots, screams, chaos. Victor tried to escape through the back but was caught. 5 girls were rescued, including Grace. In court, people chanted, "Long live Olivia Walker." Olivia said, "We made criminals like Victor into leaders. That was our biggest mistake. They turned jails into dens of abuse. They got justice from the law and from humanity. Based on video evidence and witness statements, Victor was sentenced to life in prison. Olivia received the Gallantry Medal, but she went straight to the rehabilitation center, where Grace and Hannah hugged her. "Madam, you made us feel human again," Hannah said. Olivia replied. Now you will live new lives. She was offered the post of chairperson of the National Women's Safety Commission, but she said, "My battlefield is where the injustice is." A journalist asked, "Aren't you afraid of such powerful enemies?" Olivia smiled. When a woman can enter prison as a widow, any woman can change the system. And with that smile, a new dawn of justice began.